This is a really fun time here in the Valley. It is Arizona's Restaurant Week, so you can go to several restaurants around the Valley and try out their menu for a much lower price. And one of the restaurants participating is owned by Iron Chef Jose Garces, Distrito, inside the Saguaro Hotel. And we are so excited to have Executive Chef Nate Johnson here to cook up some of the dishes from Restaurant Week. You're going to show us some of the sampling that we will see this week. Yeah. Welcome to Sonoran Living.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. First time on the show. We're so excited you're here. For those who haven't been to Distrito, what type of restaurant?
We're a modern Mexican restaurant, so we traditionally, the Mexican food is very fresh, and we just take our spin on it and make it a little more modern and a little more refined.
And I love that you told me the Iron Chef pops in from time to time.
He's here every once in a while. He's not here for Restaurant Week, unfortunately, but he will be in a couple weeks. And you know, we usually advertise it so that people can see him and have a meet and greet and handshakes and.
Nice, and he's so demanding on the show.
He is.
So I can imagine that the staff and the cooks there and the chefs there really have a high class that they must a standard they must meet.
Yeah, absolutely. He holds us to a very high standard. He teaches us along the way though, so it's really great working with him.
Well, I love that you're going to teach us today.
Yeah,
you're going to teach us how to make the famous guacamole from Distrito, and you say you do it a little different than a lot of other restaurants.
We do. The big thing about guacamoles is that everything is fresh, and the freshest ingredients will give you the best ending product. So that's really what we strive for in Distrito in all our cuisine. But the guacamole as a starter, it's the first thing you get at the table. It comes with chips. It's very common, but it's really important that everything that we give you is as fresh as it can be, and it just tastes the best that way.
And you say it always starts with really fresh produce. It starts with a really good avocado.
It does.
And you said what type of avocado should we be looking for?
We use Haas avocados from California. We try to source some from Mexico too when we can, but Haas avocados are usually very consistent. They're local from California, so they're just a great product. And you're looking for something that's kind of soft to the touch. It has a little bit of give to it. It's not really hard like a softball, but really the telltale is when you cut into it. I mean, when you cut into an avocado, it should be nice, bright, vibrant green like that.
Nice.
No brown spots, nothing like that. And then, yeah, that's the start of our guacamole, and that's the important part is the avocados.
And you guys are making this fresh every day.
We're making it actually fresh to every order.
Wow, fresh to every order.
Yep. So we don't do it tableside like some places do, but we in the back of the kitchen, every time an order comes in, this is the exact process that we go through.
Wow, and that's the ultimate freshness right there.
Exactly.
I know when I walk in that I'm not going to get a batch of guacamole that's been in the fridge. That's really nice.
Exactly.
And so what do you guys do? What are some of the secrets to your guacamole that makes it taste so good?
So besides using the freshest ingredients that we can, we use a white onion, which is a little bit more mild and very common in Mexican cuisine. It's just great. It adds great texture to it. The mildness really complements the avocado nice. Fresh chopped cilantro is a super, super important ingredient. Obviously, it's very common. The jalapenos and the pepper, the spice that most guacamole has, ours are a little different. So we deep fry our avocados actually. Our jalapenos, yeah.
Wow,
and
so a deep fried jalapeno.
A deep fried jalapeno, and that actually allows us to take the skin off so that when you're eating it, it's a much more smooth feel on the tongue.
Nice, nice.
So that these are deep fried already. They're diced and skinned, so we'll add that to the ingredients. And then fresh squeezed lime juice, that's very, very important. A lot of people will buy pre-squeezed or pasteurized or anything like that. This came straight from limes this morning.
Nice. So everything is really, you said made to order, so it's super fresh.
It really is. And now this is what I call our secret ingredient. It's actually extra virgin olive oil. So you don't see that in a lot of Mexican cuisine, but it really adds a nice extra fat element and a nice texture.
And that was salt that you put in just now?
Yeah, and then just lots and lots of salt. Avocados love to eat up salt. And then it's basically just kind of mashing this all together until you get a nice chunky smooth consistency.
Let me get you a bowl for that.
Yeah, perfect.
You're just beating it up and putting it all the flavors. And you said that the avocado really eats up that salt. So
it really does.
You can pull back if you want, or
yeah, it's everyone has their own palate based on how much salt they can handle or how much salt they want to put on. But avocados are one of those things, kind of like potatoes, that it really takes a good amount of salt.
Okay, so once you scoop that in, then we get our Tortillas on the side. Oh, that looks good. So this is what will greet you when you go into Distrito. The first thing at the table.
First thing at the table. This is on our restaurant week menu too, so yeah, and there's other options. And then on top, we do fresh grated cotija cheese, which is a dry, salty cheese from Mexico, named after the region. Just
Looks amazing.
absolutely delicious.
All righty, well, Chef Nate is just getting started. We have a whole lot more to come here. We're going to show you some more dishes from Arizona's Restaurant Week. When Distrito returns, what are you making next?
We are going to be doing a tuna ceviche.
All right, ceviche, and I know, Tara, you love ceviche.